Welcome back to Garden Days with Eric. It's that time of year again where we need to talk about early blight when it comes to your tomatoes. We're going to talk causes, remedies, and if you stay to the end, I got a super secret tip that you've probably never heard before. Now, blight is a fungus, and its spores will either float in from other plants in your garden that has it on it, or they could even be in the soil. Now, the effects of blight are they will come up and attack the bottom leaves first of your plants. But then if it's not kept in check and not treated, it could actually kill your entire plant. How does your plant get them? That's a good question. It typically is when it rains down on the soil will splash back up with the spores already in it and cling to the bottom of your leaves and attack your leaves that way. Now, a good way to treat this is blanket your area with a good ground cover like pine bark or a straw to help keep the waters from being able to hit the dirt and splash back up under your leaves. Now, another good remedy is after that, you need to go through and identify any of the leaves that have signs of blight on them. Now, if you see any of these things, then you need to go ahead and trim them off and throw them away. Don't just leave them laying on the ground because they're still covered with early blight spores, which can then be released back up onto your plants. Thinning out your tomato plants is always a good idea to increase airflow through your plant, which gives it less likelihood of fungus spores to take hold. Now, something else you can do, and this is what I use on mine, is a copper fungicide. You simply spray the tops of your leaves, under your leaves real heavy until they're dripping wet, and that will help you combat early blight. Now, here's your super secret for the day. What you can also do after you've treated your plants real heavy is literally spray down the 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 pine bark or the straw or even the soil itself, and that will help keep the spores from being able to come up to your plants to start with. Now you can use this as needed throughout the growing season if you see the blight starting to come back, or you can spray down your ground cover, your soil every week to 10 days to prevent it from starting in the first place. Thanks for watching.